Do you ever wonder what is intended for or likely to be understood by only a small number? The traditional beliefs, customs, and stories of a community. A community not part of the mainstream, unconventional, peripheral, or extreme. Part of an anthology, a published collection of poems or other pieces of writing. This is Esoteric Lore. I'm your host, Edward Aponte, where I push you to ponder the fringes of folklore. Let's talk detachment. Person, place, or things. These are the three major categories where healthy detachment needs to take place. Now, when we think about detachment, we always think probably one of the hardest of all disciplines. To me, it's one of the great disciplines that you can master in your own personal life. Imagine if you could detach from the wrong places, toxic persons, dysfunctional things. You might be saying, dysfunctional things, toxic people, and places. How do you do that? It's important to understand what those things are, to understand the categories: person, place, or things. Now, in America, we have a whole industry called storage units. People hoard things. Now, theoretically, the cure is simple. Get rid of it, detach yourself from hoarding those things. But underlying the hoarding of things is our problems, emotional problems. So addressing the underlying conditions, the underlying reasons why people hoard things is really important. We can't just paint this brushstroke and say, hey, detach from all toxic places, persons, and things. All things that are dysfunctional, all things that are negative, just get rid of them. Person, place, and things. That would be the easy answer. But the key to arriving at that space is understanding the underlying conditions. Why am I attached to a toxic, dysfunctional person? Why am I attached to a toxic, dysfunctional place? Why am I so attached to these toxic, dysfunctional, maybe negative things? And you have to really put that under the, if you will, emotional microscope. Peer down onto the cellular level. Why is this happening? Why am I so consumed with holding on to said things, person, or place? This is part of mindfulness. Because this is really kind of the dirty work of mindfulness. I tell people really achieving true, healthy mindfulness really involves this kind of work. No breath work, no amount of meditation will get you over this hump of really being able to detach. Once you detach from said person, place, or things, your meditation, your breath work, your mindfulness practices excel, will evolve. But it first takes getting down into the ditch and really unearthing the reasons, the underlying conditions of why I'm so attached to said thing, person, or place. Now take a few moments to just take inventory. Why are you attached to said person, place, or thing? And here you want to apply what I call kind of a personal interrogation. Look for the who, what, where, why, and when. Like, who is this? Why, what, where, how? And by really interrogating yourself through these processes of really coming to grips with why, answering the abnormalities of said attachments to person, place, or things, that is the key. Let's make a connection between detachment, another very popular mindfulness philosophy, and that's minimalism. To me, they're kind of opposite ends of the same coin. Detachment is applied minimalism, and minimalism is applied detachment. What do I mean by that? What I mean is, like, if you really begin to detach from unhealthy people, places, and things, then from the outside looking in on you, it would seem that you have a minimalist life. You've cut out those toxic people, those toxic places, and things that really don't enhance your life. Internally, for you to get that outside experience, it's taking a long time. It's a journey to get to that point where from the outside looking in, people are like, man, he has stress-free, drama-free life. There's no toxic people around him. He's not involved in places that hinder his growth. He doesn't have a lot of things that inhibit and crowd his life. How do you get to that point? It's still work. It's still hard, emotional unearthing of why you are hanging on to these things. Detachment is really a severing, a cutting out of those people, places, or things that don't enhance your life. Now, you might say, I've spent 20 years in a toxic workplace, and all I have to show for it is a big house, big mortgage, but ulcers, stress, high blood pressure, so on and so forth. So you want to be really careful that you don't lose track of this very ancient but necessary mindfulness discipline. Detachment and minimalism go hand in hand. They're two sides of the same coin, but if you apply yourself to truly and circumspect about really taking a good look at people, places, and things, and how you can minimize, detach from those people, places, or things that really bring no enhancement to your life. They don't really improve any aspect of your life. And then the hard part begins. Why have I not let go of these people, places, or things? That's the first step. And then slowly, I would make it a challenge. Let's make it a 30-day challenge. See if you could take one old t-shirt and walk it to the dumpster. Or let's say you've been going to this toxic place, bar, club, whatever it is, poker night, where why am I here? It doesn't improve any part of my life. Sever that. And then the hard part, as we move up the rung of difficulty for detachment. Things, easy. Places, a little bit more intermediate struggle. And then the advanced hard work is really people. How do you detach, sever, cut out those dysfunctional, drama-filled people, toxic people that really do not improve or add anything to your life, anything good other than stress and depression? Let's make it an effort to really dig in, make a list, almost like you're self-auditing yourself, a list of things to cut out. And I would make 3 columns: people, places, and things. People that I need to detach from, make a list. Places to detach, make a list. Things that I need to detach from and let go, make a list. And slowly make a strategy, how to approach. Obviously, the column on things, it might be more internally a struggle. It can be done. Places to avoid. And then the hard work of people. How do you diplomatically sever ties? Those are part of this really, really difficult but highly beneficial discipline of detachment, which will lead to just by default, a minimalist lifestyle. Mindfully minimalist, where you're not stressing about a person, a place, or a thing. You've detached from it. They don't exist in the plane of your existence. You are drama, toxic, free living. That sounds like a recipe for a healthy and well-balanced life. The Zen discipline of detachment, often referred to as non-attachment or detachment from desires, is a core concept of Zen Buddhism. It is deeply rooted in the broader teachings of Buddhism, especially in the understanding of suffering and the path to enlightenment. Let's take a look at a brief history. Buddha's teaching. The idea of detachment originates from the teachings of the Buddha in 5th century before the Common Era. The Buddha taught that attachment to worldly things, be it material possessions, relationships, or even ideas and beliefs, leads to suffering. The cause of suffering, according to the Four Noble Truths, is cravings or attachments. The Buddha prescribed the Noble Eightfold Path as a way to overcome suffering and achieve nirvana. Right view and right intention involved cultivating detachment from desires and understanding the impermanent nature of all things. Let's take a look at Zen Buddhism. Zen Buddhism emerged as a direct school in China during the 6th century, the Common Era, known as Chan Buddhism. Before spreading to Japan and becoming Zen emphasized direct experience, meditation, and the realization of one's true nature, often referred to as Buddha nature. In Zen, detachment is cultivated through practice. Practices like seated meditation and mindfulness in daily activities. Zen practitioners aim to experience reality as it is, free from the distortions of personal desires, fears, and attachments. This detachment doesn't imply indifference, but rather a clear and unobstructed view of reality. That's a very important point. This detachment doesn't imply indifference, but rather a clear, unobstructed view of reality. Zen is also uses paradoxical questions or statements to transcend logical thinking and break through the attachment to intellectual understandings. The goal is to achieve sudden enlightenment, a direct and immediate experience of non-detachment. The concept of detachment influenced various aspects of Japanese culture, including the arts, tea ceremony, martial arts, and the way of the samurai. In these practices, the idea of doing something with full attention and without attachment to the outcome became central. Zen masters wrote extensively on the nature of detachment, emphasizing the importance of realizing the emptiness of all phenomena and the interconnectedness of all things. Today, Zen practitioners continue to explore the practice of detachment, applying it to modern life's complexities. It remains a key element in the pursuit of mindfulness and inner peace, helping individuals to navigate the challenges of a fast-paced world. The Zen discipline of detachment has evolved over centuries, rooted in the Buddhist teachings on the nature of suffering and the path to liberation. In Zen, detachment is not about renouncing the world, but rather seeing things as they truly are, beyond the illusions created by attachment and desire. It is a practice of freedom, allowing practitioners to live fully and authentically in each moment. How to achieve healthy detachment in our modern world. Achieving healthy detachment in the modern world is about finding balance where you can engage fully with life while maintaining a sense of inner peace and not being overly attached to outcomes, material possessions, or relationships. Here are 10 ways how you can cultivate detachment in your life. 1. Mindfulness practice. Daily meditation. Regular meditation helps cultivate awareness of your thoughts and feelings without becoming attached to them. Even a few minutes a day can help you observe your emotions and reactions more clearly. Mindful breathing. Throughout the day, take a moment to focus on your breath. This anchors you in the present moment, reducing anxiety about the future or regrets about the past. 2. Understanding impermanence. Reflect on change. Regularly remind yourself that everything in life is temporary. Emotions, possessions, relationships. Understanding this can help you appreciate the present moment and reduce fear of loss. Embrace change. Try to see change not as a loss, but as a natural part of life. This mindset can help you navigate transitions with more ease. 3. Healthy boundaries. Set emotional boundaries. Learn to recognize when you're becoming too emotionally invested in situations or relationships that drain your energy. Setting boundaries can help maintain your well-being. Detach from drama. Avoid getting entangled in unnecessary conflicts or drama. Practice detachment. Regularly practice responding calmly and stepping back when needed. 4. Cultivating gratitude. Daily gratitude practice. Start or end your day by acknowledging things you're grateful for. This shifts your focus from what you lack to what you have, reducing the impulse to cling to desires. Appreciate without attachments. Enjoy life's pleasures and successes, but don't define yourself by them. Practice appreciating without needing to possess or control. 5. Letting go of control. Accept what you can't change. Focus on what you can influence and accept what you can't. Letting go of the need to control every outcome reduces stress and fosters a sense of peace. Trust the process. Cultivate trust that things will unfold as they should, even if it's not according to your expectations. 6. Simplify your life. Declutter. Simplifying your environment can help you detach from material possessions. Consider what you truly need and let go of what no longer serves you. Prioritize experience over things. Focus on experience that relationships rather than accumulating possessions. This shift can lead to more meaningful and less attachment-based living. Number 7, practice non-judgment. Observe without judgment. Try to observe your thoughts, emotions, and situations without labeling them as good or bad. This reduces the emotional charge and attachment to specific outcomes. Be kind to yourself. Practice self-compassion. Detachment includes not being harsh on yourself for mistakes or perceived shortcomings. 8. Engage in activities that foster detachment. Creative expressions. Engage in art, writing, or any creative activity that allows you to express yourself freely without attachment to the end result. Physical exercise. Physical activities like yoga, tai chi, or even regular exercise can help ground you in your body and release any mental tension. 9. Surround yourself with supportive environments, communities. Surround yourself with people who support your journey of detachment and inner peace. Engage in communities that promote mindfulness and emotional well-being. Limit your exposure to negative influences. Reduce exposure to media or environments that foster anxiety, fear, or attachment to materialism. 10. Reflect regularly. Journaling. Reflect on your day and notice where you felt attached or anxious. Writing can help clarify these moments and guide you towards a healthier detachment. Periodic review. Regularly assess your life for areas where attachment is causing stress or unhappiness. Adjust your practice accordingly. Healthy detachment is not about withdrawing from life, but engaging with it more fully without being weighed down by experience, expectations, or fears. It's about finding joy in the present moment, accepting change, and maintaining a sense of inner peace regardless of external circumstances. By integrating these practices into your life, you can cultivate a balanced approach to detachment in our modern world. If you like this video, please subscribe, share, and give us a thumbs up. Thanks for watching. See you next time.